Okay, guys, let's mess up again with the STAAR review. We're doing quadratics, and this is just a refresher of the stuff that we've done already. For this one, they want you to use the equation to answer all these questions. So every time you have an equation, you can put it in y equals trace or second graph. Okay, in this case, we're going to do second graph first because I need to fill out the table. Okay, so let's go put it in y equals. And we're going to put the equation they gave us, which is x squared plus 4x plus 3. Trace. Or we can do trace and get the points from here. Because the first one they gave us is 0, 3. And this is where it's at. So let's go plot it on our sheet. 0, 3. 0 and a 3. And I can also put on my table 0, 3. Okay? Then, if I go to the right, to the positive numbers, they're going to be up here. I want to go to the left numbers because this is all that I want to graph. So let's go -1, enter. Okay, that's one of my zeros, so let's go ahead and graph that. -1, 0. And let's put it on our table. Hit -2, enter now. And that looks like my vertex. So let's go put that on our sheet. It's -2, -1. And again, I said that's our vertex, -2, -1. You can start answering some of these questions as you go along. One of the roots was at -1, so we can fill it out right here and say that one of them is -1, and the solution set, -1 is one of them. We got to find the other one. So let's hit -3, enter now. That's my other root, my other 0. -3, 0, so let's put that on our sheet. -3, 0. Put it on your table, -3, 0. And that's one of my other root and my other solution set. Remember, sets have to be in braces like this. It's not a point. It's not like -1, -3. No, it's -1, one of the solutions, -3 is the other solution. Let's finish it up. Let's go to -4, enter. That gives you +3, and that's where the point is. So let's go put it on our sheet. -4, up 3. Put it on your table. -4, 3. And you have to connect your points like so and draw your arrows for the quadratic. The only question that we have to answer is the axis of symmetry, and we did that yesterday. Remember, it's the line that cuts the quadratic in half, and it's going through the x-axis at -2. So it's going to be x equals -2. Do the whole front page. And then when you're done, let's go to the back. I'm going to do problem number 5 and start you off on problem number 2 on the back. Right here. Okay, so I believe we've done something like this before. Also, this question has been on the STAAR a few years ago. Okay, they're giving you an equation equal to 0. They want to know what C is, the value of C, if x equals -3 is one of the solutions. Okay, so I'm going to rewrite it. X squared minus x plus c equals 0. Okay, we're trying to find c, and they already gave us the x. So everywhere you see x, you can plug that number in. So right here I'm going to put parentheses squared minus parentheses plus c equals 0. And in place of these parentheses, I'm going to put -3 because that's what they told me that x is. Okay? Draw your line because we're going to solve for c. Okay, you can do this one of two ways. You can put this whole thing in the calculator and see what number it gives you. Or you can do it one at a time. You can say -3 squared is how much, and then minus the -3. But again, if you put the whole thing in the calculator, it should give it to you. So right here, go to second quit. Okay, we're in the screen, and we're going to put parentheses, -3, close parentheses, square, minus parentheses, -3, close parentheses, enter. That gives us 12. So here, we're going to say that this whole thing gives you a positive 12. Bring everything else down, plus c equals 0. And we're solving for c. So what's happening with c? They're adding 12 to it. There's a positive 12 there. So in order to get rid of it, you have to subtract 12 from both sides. Okay? So that leaves you with c equals, what's 0 minus 12? If you don't know that answer, you need to put it in the calculator and figure it out. That gives you -12, and that's what the value of c is. So on here, how would you fill it up? In the star, you would put negative and 12 and just bubble them. And that's it. Number 2, I'm just going to help you start it. I'm not going to do it for you. The only thing different about this than the one that we did in the front is that this one has a -4. It's equal to -4. So you need to move the -4 over first. Okay? Change the sign. So now you have x squared minus x minus 6 plus 4 equals 0. And you can just leave it like this, put the whole thing in y equals trace, and fill in this whole table and put the points on the graph. So go ahead and finish it up yourselves. Put it in y equals trace. And answer those for me.